Hey there, everybody, Transformers fans and whatnot. This is Matt from Casually Crafted 3D, and I'm here again with an upgrade kit for MPG or Masterpiece Raiden. Now, as most people know, and anybody that owns this or passed on it probably knows that this thing suffers from some pretty bad structural integrity and proportions in particular. Normally with this thing, the waist is real squat, the legs are kind of short, his hands are all the way down to his knees, and I might be able to show that here in this video, or you can just look it up. You know what I'm talking about. But my main problem with this guy has always been proportions. So I have devised an upgrade kit to make his legs a little bit longer, make his torso a little bit longer, and to kind of help attach the train butt onto his torso a little bit better. So here are the pieces that I've devised to hopefully help with this. So with this upgrade kit, you're going to get the torso part. It's a big block which will sit directly under the torso, and then a couple of different locking pieces for the train butt, and then we have our leg extensions, which will just slot right over the other connections. Now, the cool thing about this upgrade kit is there are no modifications that you're going to have to make to any of the figures at all. These all just attach directly onto the combiner itself. So you're not going to have to unscrew or unpin anything. But in this video, I'm going to try to show the process of which to do that. But first, I wanted to show you just the size difference. I'm sure there are size comparisons out there that you can look up, but I have a couple of other figures I want to show just to show that he scales a little bit better with some other chug size combiners. Now, I don't have too many to show off that can fit in my little recording booth here. And one thing to note with this kit is it does not help with his stability, unfortunately. It doesn't harm his stability, but it doesn't help at all. And that's an issue with the core figure. So here we have him next to Legacy Menasor. And I tried to make him as close in height as I possibly could, so he could scale with them. Now this one does have the upgrade kit with the foot extensions and the thigh extensions, so he would normally be a little bit shorter. But there he is with Legacy Menasor. This is really the only Combiner Wars one that I have, and unfortunately it does have an upgrade kit installed. Here it is with Combiner Wars Victorion. Also with the upgrade kit installed, the TCW, I think, upgrade kit. And of course, just because I always have them around, maybe not the best comparison, but here he is next to Feral Rex. If I can get him to stay in frame, there we go. There he is next to Feral Rex. So yeah, I like this size a little bit more. Normally Raiden would be like all the way down to the lion's head. He'd be all the way down to here, just with how squat he is. But I just wanted to show the size difference that we're working with here. So I'll give you some better look at the kit. Normally I would have these on a rotating base, but the stability is just so bad with this thing. But I wanted to get in here and show what we're working with here. So these are your thigh pieces up here. and then the torso parts fit right over the connectors here. Let me see if I can get in here a little bit better with the camera. But back behind here, there's a bracket that I've designed that fits in between the train wheels, and it hooks onto the back there, and it helps hold that waist unit, or that big old train butt section, up. Pardon the noise, my dog is in the background playing with his toys. But let me get this guy all disconnected, and I will show the process to install these. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we have the whole mess of parts. So to begin our install process, and I did forget to mention one thing. The configuration that I've been using was the one that was recommended on TFW 2005 by a video by I can't remember the name of the video, but if I find out, I'll link it in the description. But it's a certain configuration that has to do with the legs for a little bit more stability, namely angling the legs of this bot forwards for a little bit more strength. And what that does is it leaves it so the legs aren't exactly even. So you're probably going to have to do that to get these parts to work correctly, because one of them definitely sits lower than the other, just from the way that I designed these. So to begin, what we're going to do, and I recommend with Wastebot here, is take these parts off for now. And what you're going to do first is you're going to take this part. So there's two here. One for the left leg, one for the right leg. The one for the left leg is the one that doesn't have this extra wedge part here. This wedge part is only for the right leg, because this one is going to sit flush with the back of that one. So you're going to want to take these, move them forwards, and you're actually going to, normally they would be like this. You're going to turn them forward so the detail is facing front. And then take these parts, and all you have to do is slide them right over, all the way back, so that they sit center. Okay. Same with the other side. Turn the detail forwards, slide that all the way forwards, like that. Angle that forwards. And then we're going to take all of the other remaining parts, and they're also going on him. So you're going to take these two parts here, and you may have to glue these together. Sometimes they can friction in pretty well, but it all depends on how well this holds together here. So you might want to glue these two pieces together, because they're going to come separate like this. So I'd probably glue them together. And here's another copy where I did glue it. So basically you're going to take this and this part here, and you're just going to clip them together. And then these parts, you're going to slide this peg into that hole, pushing down at the same time in between the wheels here. And it's going to sit just like this. And then you're going to take the main block piece here, and that little track, or that little slide here, you're going to slide into this track, and it's going to lock the train part back here. It's going to lock that in. So now, what's next is you can put these on now, or you can put them when these all combine together. For stability's sake, I'm going to put them on later. But now your torso bot, you're going to take this track and slide it over this rail, and that peg right here is going to go into that hole right here, and then these two parts are going to slide over the thighs. So placing your finger back here to make sure that it goes where it's supposed to. Just slide it forwards and you'll feel it clip into place. Should clip in real snug. Alright. There's the torso. Now I would recommend doing the arms next. The legs should be last. So this is all exactly the same. Nothing's changed here. If you own this figure, then you already know how to do this. Like so. Alright. And now you're just going to take each of the legs, and they slide in exactly how they would have in the stock configuration. Just like that. Alright, let me put his waist gun parts on. Sorry, I realize you can't see that. There we go. And there we have it. There he is with the upgrade kit installed. Now, this takes him up to... Here, let me get a tape measure so I can show you. So it takes him up to now almost about 13 inches. So he's about 13 inches tall now. Or, what is that? 32 centimeters. So 32 centimeters to 13 inches. Just scales a little bit better with your other Chug combiners. So, if you would like to pick up a copy of these, man, my dog's really loving that bone. If you would like to pick up a copy of this upgrade kit, you can find the files. If you want to 3D print one yourself, you can find those on my Colts page, Colts 3D. I'll link that in the description. If you'd like to pick up a physical copy, I also sell them. They come exactly like this. This is exactly how you'll receive yours in full color. But you can pick that up on either my eBay store or on my my Etsy shop. I'll also link those in the description. But yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, there's nothing I could really do about the stability of this thing. He needs a lot more work for any of that, and that's more on Takara's end, but drama involving that. But other than that, I mean, he looks fantastic, honestly. I might do a review of this guy at some point in the future, because I really do like the way that he looks. It's just a shame about his proportions and the fact that I even had to make an upgrade kit for him. But yeah, thanks for giving me the view. Please like and subscribe. I might be uploading some other stuff in the future, and for more upgrade kits, just keep your eye out. So thanks, and have a good day.